Hello, grades 3 and 4. For our 25 minutes together, you have two goals. Number one, I can read quarter notes and eighth note rhythms. Number two, you will be able to say at the end of this 25 minutes that I have demonstrated this knowledge, the knowledge of reading quarter note and eighth note rhythms, by completing the rhythm reading activity. Now, this is in Flipgrid for grade 4 students and in Seesaw for grade 3 students. The agenda, as I said, 5 minutes of a quick review using the Ghanaian butterflies, and I'll tell you about the learning activity, and then 20 minutes to work on the learning activity. Now, the expectation is that you are using this 20 minutes to work on the learning activity. So by the end of the lesson time, I expect that, that you will have submitted your work. And if you need a little bit more time, you can finish it up in the afternoon after the classes. It should take about 20 minutes. I've scheduled it, I've created it so that it takes about that much time. Again, though, if you need more time, just do it in the afternoon, but make sure that you are prioritizing this because it is due on the day of your lesson. So with that said, let's move forward into our review. So we've got our Ghanaian butterflies. These are not new. We have seen them before. So let's do a quick review. Your steady beat is right here, and you are just reading the words. So 1, 2, here we go. Common orange stripe. Dark banded Judy. Common silver spot. Blue. Policeman. Og burgers, yellow glider, widespread forester. Now, one more time without saying, but clapping the beats. So 1, 2, here we go. Second line. All right, now that we've reviewed how these rhythms sound, we are going to work on something called dictation. Now, dictation is the act of, in music, taking music that we are listening to with our ears and transcribing or figuring it out theoretically. So in this case, we are dictating or transcribing the rhythms into our rhythmic syllables. Now, we have 3 different values that we are looking at with our Ghanaian butterflies. We have a quarter note, we have eighth notes, and we have quarter rests. We reviewed this in our last lesson, but really briefly, this right here is a quarter note. It gets 1 beat. These are 2 joined eighth notes. So 1 gets half a beat. Together, we have 1 beat, 2 sounds for 1 beat. Ta-ta, common, common. And then, of course, we've got our quarter rest, which is 1 full beat of silence. We do this to create some space for the beat, or we say shh. So our rhythmic syllables for these, just to review again, that's why I'm moving quickly. TT, so each eighth note is a T. Together we have a TT. And a quarter note is a ta, ta. And of course, the eighth note is silence, or if we need to create the space, we say shh. So if we were to transcribe common orange stripe, I want you to take a second and think about what that would be. And we've got the answer right there. So let's perform just this one. Your steady beat is right here. You are saying the rhythmic syllables. 1, 2, ready, go. T, 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 ta, sh. All right, now this next one's a little bit tricky, but I want you to try it without going through the process of writing down the syllables first. So let's just try this whole line, okay? So give it your best shot. If you can't do this yet, that's okay. So 1, 2, here we go. Ta, sh, ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, 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 ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Now, if you didn't get that, here is your chance to go back and try it again. And here's the answer, moving forward. We will try it one more time now that you can read it. 1, 2, here we go. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, 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 ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Okay, so we've done a quick review of notation and our rhythmic syllables. Now let's talk about your learning activity for today. So this is what it looks like. Now, don't be alarmed. It looks like a lot more work than it actually is. I need you to follow a 2-step process. First step is to practice. Your end result will be a recorded video of you reciting the rhythmic syllables for all of these rhythms. However, unless you are the person that has done private lessons for years and feel really confident with your reading rhythms, you can practice. A strategy that I would recommend, if this looks intimidating to you, take a piece of paper, write down these rhythms, and write the rhythmic syllable. So for number 2, for example, let's say this together. 1, 2, ready, say, ta, ta, ti, ti, sh. And we know that we have quarter note, 2/8 notes, and a quarter rest. And that's what I would like for you to do with all of these. Now you have your choice of how to do this. You can go straight through reading left to right and then down a row and left to right. Or you can do one at a time, pause your video, and keep going. So if you have any questions, just let me know. And you will be using the rest of your time, your lesson time, to work on this activity in Flipgrid for grade 4 or Seesaw for grade 3 students. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you soon. Bye.